whoever you are, I'm going to break your rotten bones.
Vengeance is the Lord's. Be sure thy sin shall find thee out. Repent and flee the wrath of God. Thy brother's blood is upon thee.
It's true. You are haunting me. Your spirit is condemning me.
Death is upon thee. I'm condemning you of murder.
Yes, I'm a murderer, all right. Yes, I killed Jim Marshall, and I'll kill you too, you
All right, boys, take him in. Book him for the murder of Jim Marshall.
We sure did a good job that time, didn't we? We sure did, Swifty. I didn't want to give this to you until the owner came to claim it.
That's right. You're a very brave woman. I wonder if this pen will write 6 feet underground.
I'm entitled to my share. The old man can't take it away from me now, and neither can his worthless son.
You saw to it that they would both be out of the way.
That's a lie. I didn't kill either one of them.
You poisoned those candies and then killed Jim Marshall to get him out of the way.
Why do you accuse me?
Because you threatened Mr. Marshall. You felt that he had treated you wrongly.
What if I did threaten him? What if I killed him? He deserved that and more.
That's a very pretty story. Shall I place this man under arrest, Miss Adams?
I dislike being the means of having him...
Arrested? Why not? Mr. Marshall was nice to you. You want to see justice done, don't you?
But I didn't do it.
What makes you assume that this man is guilty?
He's a laboratory man. He'd know about chemicals, how a tiny capsule of poison could be inserted in a chocolate drop.
I see. Tracy, bring Manley in.
That man knows more about poisons than I do.
And according to his confession, more about handling a knife. He killed Jim Marshall, not because the boy couldn't pay, but because of jealousy. Chicago headquarters advised me of a certain affair between 2 people in this room.
That double-crosser. She double-crossed me for Jim Marshall.
Manley figured that Miss Adams getting all of Marshall's estate, he'd try to win her back.
That was Mr. Marshall's idea, not mine, leaving me all of his money.
But you arranged to have young Jim go to Chicago, have Manley mix him up in trouble to show Mr. Marshall that his son was worthless.
That's right. She framed the whole thing.
But she didn't plan you losing your fountain pen. Those initials on that pen brand you the murderer. You knew all about poison from Manley and had no trouble in fixing those candies after Wilkerson had left them at the office.
Are you accusing me?
You did that yourself, Miss Adams. Just a short while ago, you mentioned the poison capsule. No one but the police and the killer knew how that candy was poisoned.
All right. I did it. I killed Mr. Marshall just as you said. I loved his son, Jim. No price was too great to pay. I wanted him. Money was the only way I could get him. Now, he's gone. Everything's gone.
How ironic, Miss Adams. The same poison that sent Albert Marshall to his death will send you to the electric chair.
Did you children see the glow of happiness that came over Aunt Hattie's face when we told her Julie was free and the candy kitchen hers again?
Yes, we did. But poor Aunt Hattie had an awful time of it. I hope it wasn't too much for her. She looked so tired.
Well, you both had a time of it. It's something we've all got to forget.
If only Aunt Hattie can forget her premonition.
Premonition? Premonition of death? Oh, no. I've seen the Lord's answer to our prayers, and I want to live. live to serve him as long as I can.
The Lord be praised. It's a miracle. Aunt Hattie walking again.
Here, Aunt Hattie, let me help you sit down. Please.
No, Bert. I'm going to get well. You were right. Say, Swifty.
Now,
Get rid of that coffin.
thank you, Aunt. I'll get rid of it directly.
It's so wonderful, Aunt Hattie. You're getting well. I'm so happy.
I'm going to stay that way, too, honey. And remember, young man, you might have saved my life, but I ain't above giving you a spanking like I did when I was raising you. I'm going to give it to you right now. Unless you marry Julie before any more harm comes to her. And that's an order.
Aunt Hattie, orders are orders.